A Move Forever Workbook Guide, Week 17, Rural. I only went out for a walk and finally concluded to stay out till sundown, for going out I found was really going in. John Muir. Now that you're used to moving in an urban setting, you can expand your horizons further still. It's time to move out a little and find a bit of open space to spend some time in the countryside, the proper outdoors. When you approach the edges of the urban environment or venture further out to specifically visit rural areas, one of the first things you'll notice is the man-made elements are much more in the minority. It actually looks like these elements were made by human hands too, rather than their machines. More texture and craft, more real. A good metaphor for rural movement adventure. The fringes of the urban areas are a good place to go first. Perhaps do that this week and see what you find. Waymarkers and established routes will help as you begin to explore. Maps and GPS are also great tools you can use to help build your navigational skills. As your confidence grows, you will begin to rely more on your own sense of direction. This week, simply aim to tune into your surroundings and engage with the routes you take. Are there any visible landmarks you could use to help find your way next time? The more you zone in on these things, the further out you'll be able to go. Let's dive into the workbook and get this week underway. This is the overall layout for the workbook. Plan it, do it, and then review it. Let's start with the plan for this week. Explore the dirt paths. We're not going on grand expeditions to tick off Wainwrights and things like that this week, just enjoying natural settings closer to home and getting to know all our local paths. Man-made features. We're going to play around with going over styles specifically, looking at different ways we could use them to increase our natural movement potential. And natural features. The man-made features are often easier to spot than the natural ones when you're out in nature. So, as ever, we're going to be on the lookout for each and every type of opportunity as we move along. Simply just seeing where this path leads, or that, helping to improve our mental maps of the local area, increasing our confidence to explore further, either today or another time. Some paths are a bit steeper, but you don't have to fight your way up them. Time on feet always beats time to complete. Nah, let's leave this one for another day. So playing with styles here. Look, no hands. No hands and a camera, well done. Casual as you like on that one. Backwards? Why not? Maybe not with the camera. A stepping game here. What are the rules? You decide. Actually climbing over a stile. That's a rare treat. You can't keep a good gymnast down for long. One for Mr. Longlegs here. It's pretty tricky coming back. Right on the limit for me, that one. And 3 weights. All nicely piled up, ready to use. Ready to nearly drop. And back where it came from. So midway through the week, let's see what ideas and inspirations we've come up with. Obstacles and opportunities. We're going to simply combine a few of the things we've done in the early part of the week, continuing our campaign to demonstrate that the words obstacle and opportunity really do mean the same thing. Well, as if you're not going to step across these. Choose your own route on this setup. A bit more tricky, but again, why not? Trying out a route here that someone else has already put together. It's a pretty good one. Well done, whoever you were. So let's have a look back at the week and see how we got on. Natural playground. None of this stuff really looks much different to last week's playground video. Maybe the whole world can be our playground. Start local. Where urban meets rural are often the easiest places to get out to play, but your range will naturally expand anyway the more you engage. Opportunities abound. Sometimes the opportunities are right in front of our eyes. Sometimes they take some spotting. Sometimes what to do is obvious. Sometimes it takes creativity. It's all one big, endless learning curve. If we just keep playing with it, we barely notice we're on that curve at all. So as for the weekly checks, out of the urban jungle and into our favourite type of setting, how could it be anything other than 5 big ticks this week? So now it's over to you. Have a go yourself. Use Move Forever, the workbook, this video and your own experience and intuition to plan out your week, then go about it curiously and enjoy yourself. Don't forget to share your progress in the group. Pictures, videos, lessons and ideas. We always love to hear how you're getting on. See you next week.